What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? What's good? Let's get started. Let's jump right into this thing. Shout out to the digital asset investor for this one right here. This video pretty much talks about the liquidity and inflation. Let's jump into it real quick.
Mortgage rates are up 123%. Premiums for homeowners are up 16%. The average electricity bill in America is up 28%. That affects the cost of home ownership. No wonder people can't buy a home. This dollar, thanks to President Biden and Vice President Harris's inflation, they've been inflation machines. This dollar was worth $1 when President Biden and Vice President Harris took office. It's worth 75 cents today.
Jesus. All right, so pretty much we're getting into how, the money in your pocket and money in my pocket has decreased significantly. The price of bread and butter and cheese and everything is going crazy. People can't afford even to ride the bus no more. You know what I mean? So I was also watching something on the Breakfast Club. Get into this young man. His name is Bryson, if I'm not mistaken, or Brian. And let me show you a clip here for about a minute. It's definitely about an hour and some change if you take a look at it on your own time. But look at this right here. He speaks about the same thing. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, and inflation has gone crazy.
Have resources, so they're going into the emergency room. What are they taking up? They're taking resources from poor people in our country, whether they're black, whether they're Hispanic, whether they're white. That's wrong. What about education? We have a situation where in too many inner cities, kids are not reading at grade level, or they don't have math skills at grade level. How does that help them excel and achieve? I don't want to discount what Angela is saying. I don't. I acknowledge the issue of our nation, but we always are trying to strive to be the more perfect union. So in 2024, what are the economic policies? What are the national security policies? What are the border security policies that are gonna make our country thrive? So whether you black, Hispanic, or white, you could thrive.
Right.
And so I think it's
so
important.
then would you have to say that if it wasn't a racist country, whether you're black, white, or Hispanic, you could thrive?
No.
Are we thriving? Are members in your state?
Well, I would argue we're not really thriving right now. This inflation, which by the way was brought to us by Kamala Harris, has really slowed down people from being able to excel.
By Kamala?
Yes.
The vice president.
Charlemagne.
It's still a president.
Charlemagne, listen, man. When Joe Biden wanted to do his American Rescue Plan, Kamala Harris was the tie-breaking vote in the United States Senate. She broke the tie that started this inflation that has hurt so many people in our country. Everybody listening to your show. It's not true?
First of all, it's the tie-breaking vote.
You sure you want to go there?
Go outside, Congressman, when you go outside.
You sure you want to go there? Okay, let's go there.
You had it.
You got notes. You got notes, Angela, right?
That's fine. I have notes too.
I'm gonna give it to Charlemagne.
Note I have today
I'm gonna give it to Charlemagne.
Is that on every question I've asked,
because Angela,
for every infrastructure project in your community,
you can go to third page just to highlight a portion.
Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and the Congress that voted for the American Rescue Plan. Angela, that's what should be happening.
Larry Summers wrote an op-ed back in 2021. Larry Summers was the Treasury Secretary for Bill Clinton. He was an economic advisor to Barack Obama. Mm-hmm. He said that the American Rescue Plan that Joe Biden wanted, that Kamala Harris was the tie-breaking vote in the United States Senate, would create a massive inflation that we have not seen in a generation. Well, guess what? Larry Summers was correct. You know who also was correct, Angela? I was, because I was in the Budget Committee when they brought the bill. And I said in that committee, it's going to cause massive inflation. That's what happened. So the problem we have in our economy today is that prices have gone up massively. Wages adjusted for inflation is down. People's pocketbooks are hurting. But we have a presidential election in 40 days. So, and I'm going to ask Envy this question. Envy, you're in the housing business as well. I know because I listen to the show. Interviewed. No, I'm just asking them a question. Chill, Angela. So I listen to the show. I know you do a lot of business in housing. Mm-hmm. Would you hire somebody that broke up stuff in one of your houses to fix the other houses?
No.
Exactly. She broke the economy.
I'm not going to do this morning, Byron.
Why are you not going to do this, Angela? Because I'm bringing facts.
All right, so I'm going to leave it at that, y'all. Y'all check out this entire podcast. It's about an hour and some change. It's very, very great knowledge. This guy is in the Capitol in D.C., so pretty much he's been firsthand is what he's saying in all these top tier meetings, right? So let's move on to some crypto. Also, I'm not big into the politics on the podcast. So I have my opinions. You write down your opinions in the comments below. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. So the largest bank in Canada approves the use XRP and partners with Ripple. Obviously, Ripple is the company. XRP is the coin, guys. It's two different things, but it's part of the same narrative as far as the same agenda. Also, XRP priced at 327,000. They talking about thousands of dollars, like hundreds of thousands of dollars in the private ledger, confirmed by researchers. So you guys do your own research. My opinion, after looking at the charts, I believe XRP could hit about the $2 range within 2025. So that's my opinion. Obviously, as years and time progresses, XRP could potentially go up to 327. No one really knows, right? We just offer the utility and off of the simple fact of we continuously using this coin. So let's get into this P. Diddy stuff, right? I'm not going to get too much into it because it is a distraction. What the main agenda is here, and which is on this channel, is crypto. But this is the talk of the city. This is the talk of the town. And it wouldn't be right if I didn't put a little bit of something of Diddy in my video, because that is what's going on right now. But Dr. Umar, if you know him, if you don't know him, you research him, he's pretty much a big, activist in the black community as far as speaking up against different laws or things like that that's been going on against our colored people, just Americans in general as well, as far as different laws. Listen to him on this Sean Diddy Combs lawsuit that's going on and why he's being sued. And you guys let me know your thoughts as well. Listen to this for about a minute and 30 seconds.
The reason they did not arrest Puffy until recently, because they could have arrested him then, is they wanted to wait and save this for a time they needed to distract the black public away from something that they didn't need us getting involved in. The reason he got arrested now is because we're 6 weeks away from the presidential election, and Black America was tearing Kamala Harris's up looking for presidential accountability. They were all over Kamala Harris. She couldn't answer no questions. She didn't want to do no interviews. And so the power structure said, let's get him right now. We need something we can throw at Black America. We know they're emotional. We know they care more about hip hop than anything else in their community. Okay,
that's a
what
fact.
Can we throw Black America to get them off of Kamala Harris's back? Let's throw them Puff. And if you notice, Art, ever since Kamala decided to seek the presidential nomination when Joe Biden stepped down, every conversation in Black Twitter, Black Facebook,
P. Diddy,
Black Instagram, Black TikTok, Black YouTube, everything has been about what? The presidential election. Trump, Kamala, Kamala, Trump. That's all we've been talking about until they arrested Puff. Now go on Black Twitter. Now go on Black Instagram. Now go on Black YouTube. Nobody's talking about Kamala too much no more. Everybody's worried about Puff. That's exactly what they wanted to do. Distract Black America away from the presidential election by throwing them the Puffy lynching so we can get Kamala to the finish line.
Y'all let me know y'all thoughts about this altercation. And then also let me show y'all a little bit about
they wanted to wait and save this.
I wanted to also get into the details of the reason why P. Diddy was locked up. Listen to this.
Somebody wants Sean Puffy Combs completely destroyed. And I think I know who it is. I believe it is Diego. I believe it is the British-based liquor company that Puffy was doing business with. They're one of the biggest liquor companies in the world. They market and sell some of the most popular brands of liquor, including Ciroc. And Diddy had an agreement with them where they would help him market his De Leon tequila brand. And Diddy took issue with Diego because they had described the De Leon tequila liquor, Puffy's brand. They described it to their customer base as if it was an inner city, urban, quote unquote, ghetto hip hop type of liquor. And Puffy took issue with that because he said, I'm a global icon. I'm a hip hop mogul. Don't limit my product just to black people. And by doing that, you're dissuading white people and non-blacks from buying my liquor. You're cutting my sales low, and I think you're doing it on purpose because you don't want De Leon tequila to outsell all your other European-controlled brands. So Puffy accused Diego of racial discrimination in advertising and marketing. Diego got upset with Puff, British-based company. They said, you done already made $1 billion off of us. How dare you sue us and try to make a few more billion off of us? So they tried to get the case thrown out. But the judge allowed the case to proceed because Diego claimed that there was a clause in their contract with Puff that did not allow him to ever take them to court. Any grievances, according to the contract, Diego alleges needed to be solved outside of court. But the judge sided with Puff and allowed the lawsuit to go forward. So Diego is losing black money because of this racial discrimination piece. Other companies.
Right. All right, so I'm going to leave that at that. So pretty much, long story short, De Leon and P. Diddy has some type of racial discrepancy, and he just, listen, Dr. Umar and the big wigs basically putting P. Diddy in jail because P. Diddy was suing De Leon for millions of dollars, and allegedly that's the reason why he's also in jail. But I also want to talk about this baby oil, like this Diddy oil that everybody got talking about. So this Diddy oil, they also are mentioning the Diddy oil is not just regular oil. It's like spiked with alcohol or some type of drug that's in this baby oil. So allegedly, y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think. Right? So let's get into this. So I also want to talk about this particular show that is now out on Fox. It's called Universal Basic Guys. That's the show. That's the name of the show. It is called Universal Basic Guys. But as you guys can see, if you look in the description, it's an American animated sitcom created by Adam and Craig. They premiered it on September the 8th, 2024 on Fox. The show centers around a group of Pennsylvania factory workers who are enrolled in the Universal Basic Income. Okay? Universal Basic Income is a social welfare for all citizens that's given a popular regular minimum income. I've done can't even get it out. I've done multiple videos on Universal Basic Income. Look at it in the bottom of my videos. Is the Universal Basic Income pilot program, which when their jobs are taken over by AI-powered robots and left with a monthly income and a lot of free time to get into trouble. And if I zoom in a little bit, definitely says like $3,000 that they get on a monthly basis, Universal Basic Income. This is a TV show. Now, when we start talking about TV shows, I'm going to show it to you guys right here. I'm going to play it, but I'll just mute it. When we start talking about TV shows, right, and they're starting to play this on live, like TV, you are seeing this kind of thing. And what's the first thing that they do when they trying to push something out? They put it on TV. This is the show right here, Universal Basic Guys, and they have about I think this is like 4 episodes already. It just came out on September the 8th. I just wanted to bring it to your attention because these TV shows start with TV shows for humans to get equipped and have an understanding and be like, oh, I seen this. This is something familiar. This is what world is coming into, you guys. Universal Basic Income is coming soon, very soon, with AI. Now, I also want to speak about one more thing. I'll show you a video here that is talking about AI robots. But before then, also I want to talk about Elon Musk. So when everything has been, distracted by P. Diddy, by Kamala Harris, and all this other stuff that's going on, just know Elon Musk is in the background buying Ford company. Watch this.
Huge news. Elon Musk recently made huge waves in the auto world by smoothly acquiring none other than Ford Motor Company. Yeah, you heard that correctly. One of the most iconic car brands in American history is now officially part of Musk's booming empire. But why? How did Elon pull off this jaw-dropping move without causing a commotion? Let's break it down because this will definitely change the entire industry.
Yes, it will.
Why exactly is this a big deal? Well, for starters, many people are shocked because these two have been rivals for a long time. So this revelation caught a ton of people totally off guard. This is absolutely bonkers. These two have been defining the auto scene like a couple of heavyweight boxers ever since the Blue Oval brand rolled out its electric lineup to take on Tesla's innovative empire. It's been an all-out showdown to see who can cook up the most exhilarating rides. Think back to the moment when Ford unleashed its electric F-150 Lightning, which hit the market just after Tesla flaunted its futuristic and angular Cybertruck like it owned the runway. Fast forward to today, and now we're witnessing the fierce face-off between Ford's chic Mustang Mach-E SUV and Tesla's ever-popular Model Y crossover. Sure, the Mach-E's got a bit of a price punch, but it's stealing the spotlight with its sleek aesthetics and cozy interior vibes. And the Model Y, let's just say it's been branded a tad plain in comparison. But here's the kicker. Even as these automotive giants clash day in and day out, Ford's electric lineup is still managing to grab a nice piece of Tesla's market share. So Elon had to make a plan, and that genius billionaire did just that. And his plan already started. How to kill a giant. Well, you know the saying.
All right, I'm going to leave it at that, guys. Elon Musk is the GOAT. I'm going to just say that and leave it at that. Y'all make sure y'all like. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. I'm going to see y'all soon. Peace.